Hey guys, and welcome back to the Family Fudge. As you can tell, we are not in California anymore. We're in Florida, and we're gonna be here for more than 30 days. So today we're headed to a brand new Costco and we're gonna stock up. So come along with us today, and of course when we get back to the house, I'll show you everything that we got, and I'll include a house tour. We've spent time in Utah, we've spent time in Georgia, and now we're here to check out Florida. We really want to get a good idea of what it's like to live here. We'll probably look at some houses. We will be heading to Disney World in a few weeks, and we're super excited. Okay guys, we made it to Costco. Check out our vehicle. It's like the white version of what we have at home. Let's get the kids unloaded and we'll head on in. It is such a beautiful sunshiny day, but it's not too hot, and most importantly, it's not like super humid either.
Mom, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ready?
Okay guys, what are the rules?
No screaming, no crying, no running away, no stealing stuff, no going over.
What do you guys want to get from Costco?
And pizza and muffins.
Pizza and muffins? Are we gonna have lunch here too?
Yeah. Let's go have.
Let's go. Guys, they're sampling sardines over there.
Yeah.
You wanna try some?
No.
You wanna try some? No? No sardines? Come on.
Sardines super gross.
All right, guys, we're almost done. The great thing about Costco is pretty much no matter what Costco you visit, you'll be able to find the same things. I'm still on the hunt for almond milk though, so that's the last thing we need. Then we're gonna have lunch and head on back to the house. Okay guys, we are back from Costco. We also went to Walmart, and can I just say I'm loving having this huge island with all this space. It is amazing. So I'll go ahead and show you everything that I picked up from Costco, then I'll show you Walmart, and then I'll give you a tour of the house. So starting with the items from Costco, way back here, I did go ahead and pick up a big thing of TP. I definitely think we'll use up this entire thing while we're here, because that's what happens when you have a large family and lots of kids. I also picked up some baby spinach. This is for smoothies and to go into salads, things like that. Over here I have some butter lettuce. I love to make wraps with this. And then for breakfast, we're keeping it really simple. I plan to do a lot of smoothies while we're here since it is pretty warm. So I let the kids pick out the kind of smoothie they thought they would like, and we got a very interesting variety. Over here I have a dragon fruit blend. We've never tried this before, but it looks really interesting. There's dragon fruit, mangoes, strawberries, and peaches. So I think that's gonna be delicious. And then over here, we haven't tried this one either. This one is a mixture of pear, peach, pineapple, and blueberry. This one sounds super tropical. And then back over here, we have the antioxidant blend. So there's strawberries, dark cherries, blueberries, raspberries in there. That sounds really good too. And then to go in the smoothies, we also have some plain Greek yogurt and some protein powder. So I'm not sure if I'll use this whole thing while we're here, but wherever we don't use, I'll just throw it in a Ziploc bag and bring it home with us in our suitcase. And then other than smoothies, we're also gonna do some easy cereal for breakfast. This is the Special K berries and peaches. That sounds really good. So there's dried fruit in there, little yogurt pieces, and there's 2 boxes, so that should last us quite a while. Of course, we have some almond milk and regular milk to go along with that. Moving back over here, I did try to pick up quite a lot of fruit and veggies this time. We got a big bag of cuties, some strawberries, some raspberries, avocados. These are like rock hard right now, but I think they're gonna be really good when they get ripe. We got 2 cantaloupes, some organic bananas, and then lots of salad kits. This first one is Asian cashew. We've had this before, it's really good. Back over here is one we haven't tried before. This is the cherry almond blue. So this one also has blue cheese in there. That sounds really good. And then way back there, our traditional sweet kale salad. Everybody loves this, even my pickiest eaters. Of course, we also picked up the Mickey apples. These are so fun. And I like that it's a smaller apple, so it's a perfect size for a kid. I also got a triple pack of the cucumbers. Cucumbers go in a lot of lunches around here, so we'll definitely use this up really quick. I also got a big veggie platter. We did have some of this for lunch today and it was really good. Surprisingly, Griffin ate a ton of broccoli, so that was awesome. So that's pretty much all the fruit and veggies. Back over here, I did mention the almond milk, but I didn't mention that I got 2 cases, so we hopefully won't run out. The Costco's not super close to where we're staying, so we definitely wanted to stock up. Over here, I do have some Yasso bars, but these ones are not from Costco. These ones are actually from Walmart because I really wanted to try the chocolate chip cookie dough flavor, but the ones from Costco are still on sale, I think, for a few days. They're the mint chocolate chip ones. They are really good too. So if you haven't tried those, you definitely should. Moving on over here to sort of our meat section, I picked out some of these Adele's chicken and apple sausages. This will be an easy dinner, well, a couple of easy dinners while we're here. We also got some of these chicken nuggets. These are definitely new. I don't know if they're any good, but they're organic, fully cooked, and these ones are actually gluten-free, so even my husband can eat them. That is awesome. And then under here, I got a big box of the Jimmy Dean Delights. I love these in the morning. They're so quick and easy, and some of the kids are liking these now too. We also got our traditional rotisserie chicken. That will probably be for dinner tonight. I'm actually gonna combine this with this kit. This is a street taco kit, but I didn't think this chicken would be enough to feed everybody. So just in case, I do have this backup chicken as well. And just in case this is too spicy for the little kids, they can have some of this chicken instead. Back under here, I did pick up 2 big things of eggs. These each have 24 in there, so we're definitely gonna go through a lot of eggs for breakfast and hard-boiled eggs, things like that. Also, for some easy dinners, I picked up some of these chicken meatballs. These are the teriyaki pineapple flavored ones. There's actually 2 different bags in here, so I can make one and then freeze the other. I also got a triple pack of the ground beef. We're definitely gonna try not to eat out a lot while we're here. From Costco, I also picked up some deli meat. This one has 2 different kinds of turkey and ham, so these are perfect for lunches and things like that. Okay, so the very last thing I got from Costco was this Keep Cool bag. And so it's an insulated bag so we could keep our food cool as we're traveling around Florida, because obviously we don't have an ice chest with us or anything like that. And this can be folded down and packed in our suitcase when we head back to California. Now moving on to the things from Walmart, I got a lot of little things from there, things for special lunches, subscriber lunches, because we're still doing those while we're here. Over here, of course, I had to get some Mickey waffles. We love these things, they're so cute. I also got some of this fully cooked turkey breakfast sausage. Sometimes when I feed the kids cereal for breakfast, they'll be hungry like an hour later, so I might make them a bowl of this with one of these, and hopefully that will keep them full for a long time. Over here, I got a small bag of the Italian style meatballs. That's for a special subscriber lunch video. And then I'm super excited to try these. I'm told that empanadas are super popular here in Florida, and these ones are actually from Puerto Rico, so I can't wait to give them a try. I don't know if the pizza is a very traditional flavor, but I think my kids will be happy to try them too. I also got lots of different kinds of cheeses for lunches. This is a variety pack with string cheese, swirled cheese, and Colby Jack. I got some shredded sharp cheese. I'm gonna throw some of this into the scrambled eggs because if I don't, 2 of my kids won't eat eggs. I also got some slices of cheddar, some Havarti slices, and some big tortillas. So I can make quesadillas or burritos or sandwich wraps, lots of different things. Over here, I have something that's either really fun or really weird. This is not something I normally buy, but it's for a special lunch video I'm working on. These are fruit roll-ups, but they come with a unicorn tongue tattoo. So I'm sure Miss Lily will love that. Over here, I picked up a few things for dinners, including some beans and some salsa for a taco bake. I got some vine-ripened tomatoes, a little thing of Parmesan cheese with spaghetti sauce and noodles. That'll be a dinner one night this week. I also got some strawberry cream cheese and some garden vegetable, but I did forget to pick up bagels. There is a Publix down the street, so I'll probably go pick some up tomorrow. I just got one loaf of bread for lunches, and then all of these little condiments. I didn't want to buy a huge size, so even though this isn't the best value, I didn't want to buy a big one and then not use it before we head back home. So over here, I got some of this chicken dipping sauce. This is actually really hard to find at my Walmart, so I was happy to find it here. This is just like the Chick-fil-A sauce. It's really good. So these are gonna go together. Okay, and of course I got PB&J items. This is a natural peanut butter, and then I also got some blueberry jam and some strawberry, of course. I got one thing of butter, and then I also got a teeny tiny mayonnaise. Usually at home I buy Best Foods, so I'm told that Hellmann's is like the same thing as Best Foods, so we're gonna give that a try. Back over here, I got the kids a treat. This is the cookies and cream Pocky, and this will probably be in a special lunch video. From Walmart, I also picked up lots of hair care items. I didn't want to travel with full-sized products, but I definitely think we'll need this much while we're here. For the girls, I picked up this hairspray. It smells really good. And then for Miss Lily, she has naturally curly hair, so this really helps the curl to stay in and not frizz out. And then for myself, I went ahead and picked up some shampoo and conditioner. I'm excited that these are both sulfate free. Hopefully they'll be good. And then for everybody else except for the toddler, I picked up Head and Shoulders because that's what they like. And then the very last item I picked up was this little pack. Now I have these at home, but I definitely didn't want to travel with them. This whole set is only $5. It comes with the tray, the plate, the bowls, the cups, and the utensils. And it's perfect because there's 4. We have 4 kids. So this is what the kids are gonna be using the entire time we're here. Everybody only has one. We're not gonna be using paper plates or anything like that. We're gonna use these. And then hopefully I'll be able to fit them in my suitcase and take them home with us when we're done. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these things away, and then I'll give you a tour of the house.
Hi. Hi.
Should we show them the house?
Yeah.
Okay, open the door. We have our shoes off because this is a shoe off house. All right, should we show them the great room first?
Yes. Yeah.
Here it is. Big open space. This red couch is actually a sofa, or it's actually a bed as well. There's storage in the ottoman.
There's a big TV.
Big TV with lots of storage. Over here we have the beautiful kitchen. Now I would love it better if the cabinets are white, but this is just a rental, so I can't do anything about it.
Look at this huge island.
No, it's so big. I love having all this space, and there's bar stools as well, so the kids can sit there and I can give them their breakfast. It's so awesome. Over here we have just a regular fridge. This is actually the same fridge we have at our house, except a different color. Lots of storage underneath here and over here. Then we have a little dinette over here. And I have to say, I'm loving these benches instead of individual chairs. Cleaning the chairs at home are so hard to get in all the nooks and crevices, but this is just so easy to clean like that. And I love that it's rustic as well. These windows have no curtains, which is kind of weird, but it lets in lots of light in the morning. That's really nice. Should we show them the backyard?
Yeah.
Just stay on the patio. We have learned that there are like red ants
Yeah, there are.
in the grass, and that's not what we're used to. We don't want to get ant bites. So it's a really nice little area, seating area, little table. And I love that it's fenced in, so the kids, oh, there they are, there's the boys. Hi, boys. We're gonna go show them the rooms.
Yeah.
Let's start with the girls' room first. On this side of the house, we have the kids' rooms. On that side, we have the adult room, which is really nice to have them separated. Before we go into the girls' room, they do have a separate bathroom for the kids, which is really nice. And then this house doesn't actually have any dresser drawers, so I've taken the linen closet and turned it into sort of a kids' family closet. So on top we have Griffins, then we have Lily's, Jackson's, and Mackenzie's. So these are all the little things that don't normally get hung up, and I've kept them in the packing cube so they can stay organized. And then way on the bottom you have extra shoes and sandals, because like we said, this is a shoe off house, right? So it can stay nice and clean. Okay, let's open the girls' room. It's so cute. Now there is only one bed in here, so the girls are sharing, but that's not a problem, right?
No.
We got some cute artwork on the walls, loving it. A nice fan. They have their own TV, a little chair. Do you guys like your room?
Yeah. And there's also a closet.
Let's see the closet. Lots of storage in the closet. So right now I have all of the jackets, some dresses,
And
the suitcases are in there, all the backpacks are in there. And then up here we actually have an air bed and an extra blanket for Griffin. We have a bed for you? Okay, let's go show them the boys. Let's go see the boys' room. So this house definitely has sort of a rock and roll vibe to it. And all the furniture came with it, came with the rental, so I didn't pick them out, but I actually really like the red couch. Okay, open the door.
Okay.
So here's the boys' room, and originally this was supposed to be sort of the gaming room. This bed, or this couch does turn into a bed. It's like a futon. And then over here, there was actually a flat screen TV and video games and lots of movies. But I didn't want the boys to actually have access to that, so we removed the TV, and I'll show you that later. And then I hid all of the games and like movies I didn't want them to mess with in this little ottoman. So when it's bedtime, Jackson can actually put his bed down, and then we can put the air mattress right next to that, and they can sleep in there. Do you like your room? What's your favorite part? The bed. It's pretty cool. We actually fold up the blanket and the pillow and store it up there. Their closet is pretty empty. We do have some diapers up there. And then I did go ahead and collect all the little tchotchkes from around the house that I didn't want the kids to mess with. And I hid them way up there so they can't touch any of that.
There's also one suitcase right there.
One suitcase in there. We'll probably put my suitcase and John's suitcase in here later. So yeah, you can definitely tell that this house has some decor that is very different from what I have at my house. Okay, now into the master bedroom. Pretty nice. I do wish there was a vacuum here because I would totally vacuum, but there isn't one, and I definitely don't want to buy one. So we have a really cute bed, kind of small. We're used to a king size, but it will do. A really interesting guitar on the wall and stripes. I like it. I think it's really cool. Over here, there's a little desk. So I have my planner stuff and my computer over here. And then on this side, there's just a little table. There's a big IKEA mirror. Those are awesome. I have my suitcases over here, a little seating area. This window here leads out to the backyard, so I can watch the kids play when I'm sitting right here. And now I can show you the bathroom. So this bathroom has a really cool pocket door, which I love. A really nice large tub with a separate shower, which is really nice. We have dual sinks here. Lots of storage underneath. In here we have a pretty small closet, not too big. And then in there, you know what's in there. Okay, so there's just one more area to show you, the little laundry area. But we're not just using it for laundry. Okay, so in the laundry room, of course, we have the washer and dryer and a mop and dustpan and broom. Up here, we actually have the kids' school stuff. They still have to do their school for several weeks while we're here, and they do have to report to their teachers via Skype while we're here as well, and they have to turn in their work once they get home. Over here I have some of my lunch making stuff because I'm still making bunches of lunches while we're here. Over in this corner we have the drone, so you can get some cool drone shots while we're here. And then coming on over to this side. Now I'm pretty sure this was meant for folding clothes, but we actually turned it into a editing space, and this is where I do all of my voiceovers. I just close up this door and it's pretty quiet, so it's nice and convenient. So this is where my husband has his computer, and then this TV was the one in the boys' room, but I didn't want them to have access to it or touch it, so we moved it in here, hooked it up to the computer, and now we have an extra screen for editing. It's pretty cool. And speaking of bunches of lunches, I do have one more special area to show you. I did bring some of my favorite lunch supplies right in here, and I can't wait to make some fun lunches while we're here too.